Today, we are stepping into a world where ordinary-looking coins hide extraordinary secrets. Each coin you are about to see carries a powerful story, some linked to history, some created by rare minting errors, and others so limited that collectors hunt them worldwide. These are not just coins, they are hidden treasures that can turn simple pocket change into life-changing value. Stay focused, because the next coin might be the one sitting quietly in your own collection, waiting to be discovered. So, let's get started. First coin, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark, is one of those coins that many people overlook every day, yet it carries a fascinating story and the potential to hide remarkable value under the right circumstances. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the absence of a mint mark is completely normal for this issue, but certain rare varieties, errors, and exceptional conditions can transform an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Many examples have spent decades circulating through banks, cash registers, collections, and forgotten drawers, which means some valuable pieces may still be waiting to be discovered. The Eisenhower dollar was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of America's most respected military leaders and the 34th President of the United States. The coin also celebrates America's achievements in space exploration, featuring an eagle landing on the moon on its reverse side. This powerful design symbolizes both national pride and technological progress during a defining era of American history. The obverse displays a detailed portrait of President Eisenhower facing left. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1974. The reverse features an eagle descending onto the lunar surface while clutching an olive branch, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Above the eagle appears United States of America and E pluribus unum, while the denomination $1 is displayed below. The standard 1974 Eisenhower dollar is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This composition gives the coin its distinctive silver appearance while maintaining durability for circulation. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams, making it one of the heaviest modern American circulating coins. It has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters and a thickness of approximately 2.58 millimeters. Its large size immediately distinguishes it from modern quarters, dimes, and nickels. Although millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced in 1974, rarity comes from condition, strike quality, and unusual minting errors. Most surviving examples show signs of wear from circulation, including scratches, contact marks, and surface abrasions. Coins that remain in very fine condition are increasingly desirable, while those preserved in near-perfect mint state grades become significantly more valuable. Collectors pay special attention to strong strikes that reveal sharp details in Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's feathers. Coins with unusually clean surfaces and attractive luster often command premiums. Error varieties such as double dies, off-center strikes, clipped plaqués, and dramatic die cracks can generate tremendous excitement among specialists. Many people assume that age alone determines value, but collectors know condition is equally important. A heavily circulated Eisenhower dollar may be worth only a modest premium over face value, while a superbly preserved specimen can attract serious competition among buyers. Professional grading services evaluate these coins carefully, assigning numerical grades that greatly influence market prices. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of discovering a hidden treasure in an unexpected place. Thousands of Eisenhower dollars remain stored in old collections, inherited coin jars, forgotten safety deposit boxes, and estate holdings. Because many people are unfamiliar with the series, valuable varieties can occasionally pass unnoticed through the marketplace. Collector demand for Eisenhower dollars has grown steadily over the years. The series represents a unique period in American coinage history because it was the last large-size dollar coin intended for circulation. Many collectors appreciate the coin's impressive size, historical significance, and connection to both President Eisenhower and the Apollo space program. When discussing extraordinary market values, such as $600,000, it is important to understand that such prices would generally require an exceptionally rare error, a unique variety, or an extraordinarily preserved specimen that stands apart from ordinary examples. Most 1,974 Eisenhower dollars do not sell for anywhere near that figure. However, the coin hobby has repeatedly demonstrated that rare combinations of condition and uniqueness can produce astonishing auction results. For collectors searching for valuable Eisenhower dollars, careful examination is essential. Look for sharp design details, unusual minting characteristics, doubled lettering, die cracks, off-center strikes, and any features that differ from standard examples. Preserving the coin properly is equally important. Never clean a coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce collector value. Instead, store coins in protective holders and handle them only by their edges. Another useful strategy is to compare your coin with certified examples graded by professional services. This helps determine whether a particular piece possesses characteristics that may justify expert evaluation. Many valuable discoveries begin when a collector notices a small detail that others overlooked. The enduring appeal of the 1,974 Eisenhower dollar comes from more than its metal composition or face value. It represents an era of American leadership, exploration, and innovation. Every scratch, mark, and worn surface tells part of a journey that may have lasted decades. Some examples traveled across the country through countless transactions, while others remained tucked away, waiting for future generations to rediscover them. For many collectors, the thrill lies not only in financial value, but also in the possibility that a seemingly ordinary coin could turn out to be something extraordinary. The next time you encounter a 1,974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark, take a closer look. Hidden among common pieces could be a remarkable survivor, an overlooked rarity, or a coin with a story that stretches back more than half a century. In the world of numismatics, treasures are often hiding in plain sight, and the Eisenhower dollar remains one of the most fascinating examples of that possibility. Next coin, the 1,978 Eisenhower dollar with D mint mark, is often underestimated by casual collectors, yet it carries a fascinating blend of historical significance, physical presence, and collector intrigue. While most circulated examples appear common at first glance, certain high-grade or error varieties can become highly desirable in the numismatic world. Stories of extraordinary valuations, such as $620,000, circulate widely, especially when rare minting anomalies or near-perfect preservation are involved, making this coin feel like a hidden treasure waiting in everyday pockets or old collections. The Eisenhower dollar series was struck from 1,971 to 1,978, honoring President Dwight D. Eisenhower and celebrating the United States' achievements during the space age. The reverse design commemorates the Apollo 11 moon landing, featuring a majestic eagle descending toward the lunar surface, carrying an olive branch. This design symbolizes peace and technological triumph, reflecting one of the most inspiring eras in American history. The 1,978D Eisenhower dollar was produced at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark. It represents the final year of the Eisenhower dollar series, making it historically significant as the closing chapter of America's last large-size circulating dollar coin. Because of this, collectors often view it as a last-issue coin, increasing its emotional and historical appeal. In terms of composition, the standard circulation strike 1978D Eisenhower dollar is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded over a pure copper core. This gives the coin its silver-like appearance while maintaining durability for mass circulation. A special collector version was also produced in 1978 in 40% silver, but the standard D mint mark coin is typically copper-nickel clad. The coin has a weight of approximately 22.68 grams, a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and a thickness of about 2.58 millimeters. Its large size makes it one of the most visually and physically impressive modern U.S. coins. When held in hand, it feels significantly heavier than quarters or half dollars, giving it a strong presence that collectors often appreciate. The obverse design shows President Eisenhower in profile facing left, with inscriptions reading, "Liberty in God we trust." And the year 1978, the reverse, depicts the iconic Apollo 11-inspired eagle landing on the moon, with United States of America and $1 inscribed around the design. The imagery connects presidential legacy with space exploration in a powerful, artistic composition. One of the most important aspects of the 1978D Eisenhower dollar is its surface condition. Coins described as almost circulated with scratches or very fine condition typically show moderate wear, including light abrasions, contact marks, and reduced luster. However, even in such condition, collectors may find value depending on eye appeal, strike quality, and potential mint errors. Unique features that can significantly enhance value include strong strike details, deep mirror-like surfaces in proof-like examples, and rare minting errors. Some Eisenhower dollars are known for doubled D obverses, missing design elements, die cracks, and off-center strikes. These unusual characteristics are what transform ordinary coins into high-value collectibles. Rarity in the 1978D Eisenhower dollar does not come from mintage alone, as millions were produced. Instead, rarity emerges from condition scarcity. Coins preserved in near-perfect mint state 6770 grades are extremely difficult to find. Additionally, error coins or unusual die varieties can dramatically increase desirability among specialized collectors. Collector demand for Eisenhower dollars remains steady, particularly among enthusiasts who appreciate large-format U.S. coinage. The series holds nostalgic value, representing a transitional period in American currency history. Many collectors also pursue complete date and mint sets, making the 1978D an essential finishing piece. Market value for most circulated 1978D Eisenhower dollars typically remains modest, often ranging from a few dollars to slightly higher depending on condition. However, exceptional specimens with rare errors or top grading can achieve significantly higher auction results. Claims of values reaching hundreds of thousands or even $620,000 would generally require an extraordinary combination of rarity, condition, and documented minting anomaly far beyond standard circulation strikes. For collectors, proper handling is crucial. Coins should never be cleaned, as cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce value. Instead, they should be stored in protective holders or coin capsules to prevent further scratches or environmental damage. Even lightly circulated coins can retain collector interest if preserved correctly. When evaluating a 1978D Eisenhower dollar, collectors should examine the sharpness of the eagle's feathers, the clarity of Eisenhower's facial details, and the overall luster of the coin. Any unusual doubling, misalignment, or striking inconsistency should be carefully documented and, if necessary, authenticated by a professional grading service. The Eisenhower dollar series is often described as a giant hidden chapter of U.S. coinage. Many people underestimate its significance simply because it is modern and relatively recent. Yet within this series lies a world of variety, error potential, and historical importance that continues to attract both beginner and advanced collectors. The emotional appeal of the 1978D Eisenhower dollar is strong because it represents the final year of a bold experiment in large dollar coinage. It is a reminder of an era when coins were physically substantial, symbolically rich, and closely tied to national achievements like space exploration. For collectors and enthusiasts, the idea that a simple coin in a drawer could hold unexpected value adds to the excitement. While not every 1978D Eisenhower dollar is a fortune waiting to be discovered, each one carries the possibility of uniqueness, history, and hidden detail that makes coin collecting a lifelong passion. In conclusion, the 1978D Eisenhower dollar stands as both a historical artifact and a potential collectible treasure. Its composition, design, size, and symbolic meaning give it lasting appeal, while rare varieties and exceptional conditions offer opportunities for significant value. Whether viewed as a piece of history or a possible hidden gem, this coin continues to remind collectors that extraordinary finds can sometimes be hiding in the most ordinary places. Next coin. The 1972D Eisenhower dollar is one of the most widely discussed yet often misunderstood coins in modern U.S. numismatics. At first glance, it appears to be a common circulation coin, but certain specimens, especially those with unusual surface conditions, rare mint errors, or high-grade preservation, can gain intense collector attention. Some listings and stories even claim extreme values like $620,000, usually tied to rare error combinations or exceptional grading results rather than standard circulation strikes. This is why collectors describe it as a coin that can hide in plain sight, overlooked in jars, drawers, and old collections. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a World War II hero and the 34th President of the United States. The coin also celebrates the Apollo 11 moon landing, one of humanity's greatest achievements, which is reflected in the reverse design. The 1972D issue continues this powerful theme and represents an important early phase of the series when the U.S. Mint was still refining production quality and strike consistency. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of Eisenhower facing left. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1972, along with the D Mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse shows the iconic eagle descending toward the moon, clutching an olive branch, symbolizing peace. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission patch and remains one of the most recognizable modern U.S. coin images. In terms of composition, the standard 1972D Eisenhower dollar is made of a copper-nickel-clad outer layer surrounding a pure copper core. The metallic composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel on the outer layers, giving it a silver-like appearance without containing actual silver, in circulation strikes. A separate 40% silver version was produced for collectors, but the D-mint circulation coin is typically clad. The coin's physical specifications are impressive compared to modern currency. It weighs approximately 22.68 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and a thickness of about 2.58 millimeters. Its large size makes it stand out immediately, giving it a heavy, substantial feel in the hand. Many collectors appreciate this classic large dollar presence, as it is far larger than modern small-size dollar coins. One of the most important aspects of any 1972D Eisenhower dollar is its surface condition. A coin described as very fine, with scratches and circulation wear, typically shows moderate use, including abrasions, contact marks, and loss of original mint luster. While such a coin is not rare in general circulation, it may still carry collectible value depending on strike sharpness and eye appeal. Coins with cleaner surfaces or minimal damage are significantly more desirable. Unique features that can increase a coin's desirability include strong strike details on Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's feathers, full design clarity, and attractive natural toning. More importantly, error varieties such as double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, missing design elements, or plaché flaws can elevate a standard coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Rarity in the 1972D Eisenhower dollar does not come from mintage numbers alone, as millions were produced for circulation. Instead, rarity is defined by condition scarcity and variety discovery. High-grade mint, state examples, MS-66 and above, are difficult to find due to mass circulation and handling damage. Coins that survive, in pristine condition, or display rare minting anomalies are the true treasures of the series. Collector demand for Eisenhower dollars remains stable and strong, particularly among enthusiasts of modern U.S. coinage. The series is important because it represents the final large-size dollar coin intended for general circulation. Many collectors pursue complete date and mint sets, making the 1972D an essential early-year piece. Additionally, nostalgia and historical symbolism increase its long-term appeal. Market value for most circulated 1972D Eisenhower dollars is generally modest, often ranging from a few dollars to slightly higher, depending on condition. However, extraordinary prices, such as $620,000, would typically require an extremely rare combination of factors, such as a major mint error, a unique variety, or an exceptionally high certified grade with strong demand. These cases are extremely rare and not representative of typical coins found in circulation. For collectors, careful examination is essential. Key areas to inspect include Eisenhower's hair detail, cheek texture, lettering sharpness, and the eagle's wing feathers. Any unusual doubling, misalignment, or striking irregularity should be carefully documented. Coins should always be evaluated under good lighting to detect subtle features that might otherwise be missed. Proper care is extremely important in preserving value. Coins should never be cleaned, polished, or chemically treated, as this can permanently damage the surface and reduce collector value. Instead, coins should be stored in protective holders, coin flips, or capsules to prevent scratches and environmental wear. Even small handling marks can affect grading outcomes. Professional grading services play a major role in determining value for Eisenhower dollars. A coin graded MS-65 or higher can increase significantly in value compared to lower-grade examples. Authentication also helps confirm whether a coin is a standard strike or a rare variety, which can drastically change its market potential. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar carries emotional and historical significance beyond its metal content. It represents a time when the United States was deeply invested in space exploration, national pride, and large-format coinage. Each coin is a small artifact of that era, passing through countless hands and journeys across the country. For collectors, the real excitement lies in discovery. A coin that appears ordinary at first glance may reveal surprising details upon closer inspection. This sense of possibility is what makes the Eisenhower dollar series so engaging. Even heavily circulated examples can spark curiosity, especially when unusual features are present. In conclusion, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar stands as a powerful symbol of American history, design, and ambition. While most examples remain affordable and common, rare varieties, exceptional grades, and unique eras can elevate certain coins into highly valuable collectibles. Whether seen as a historical artifact or a potential hidden treasure, this coin continues to remind collectors that extraordinary value can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places.